Jai Jagannath, Radhe Radhe, thank you so much for participating to the meeting. It's actually helping me to reach out to more people with some useful information, reflections, and reminding about the spiritual knowledge, spiritual science. So, uh, we just had Balarama Purnima recently, and we have the upcoming Janmasthami. So, we know that Baladeva is a older brother of Krishna in the Krishna Lila. And for Vrindavan and the devotees of Krishna, these 2 days are very, very interesting, very attractive. Balarama Purnima is the appearance day of Baladeva, Balabhadra, Balaram, and Janmasthami is the appearance day of Krishna. We have both in the Jagannath deities, the form of Jagannath, we have Jagannath, who is generally called Mahaprabhu by the people in Puri. Then Baladeva is called Balabhadra, and then we have Subhadra, which is interesting because according to the predominant Vaishnava or Krishna tradition, the Krishna Bhakti tradition, Balabhadra is the brother, the elder brother of Krishna, and Jagannath is Krishna, and Subhadra is their sister. It's interesting to note that Janmashtami is also the appearance day of Subhadra. So we have all the 3 Jagannath personalities. Subhadra was born from Yashoda in Gokula, and she was switched by Vasudeva with Krishna. So when Krishna appeared, Vasudeva, Krishna's father, took Krishna out of Mathura and went to hide him in Gokula, in the house of his relatives Nanda and Yashoda. Yashoda just had a daughter, so Vasudeva exchanged Krishna for Subhadra, then went back to Mathura with Subhadra. Then when Kamsa heard the baby crying, he knew that Devaki had given birth to her 8th child. So he rushed there to kill the 8th child of Devaki, who was supposed to kill Kamsa. But he found a little girl, a baby girl. But that was not a normal baby girl. It was actually Durga. So Subhadra immediately manifested as Durga, Narayani. And she mocked Kamsa and said, "Oh, you think you are so intelligent? The 8th child of Devaki has been born already, and is not here." So Kamsa didn't kill the girl, Subhadra, And Subhadra remained with Vasudeva and Devaki, and at some point she also moved to Dwarka, and she married Arjuna. Now, Balabhadra was the seventh child of Devaki, but he was transferred to Rohini before birth. So the Bhagavata Purana says that it seemed like Devaki had a miscarriage. So basically he is the brother of Krishna, but from both Devaki and Rohini. Rohini was already in Gokula, so Balabhadra was together with little Krishna, baby Krishna, from the beginning. So this story you already know, I think.
Yes.
You already heard. So anything that I forgot that we can, you can remember, that we can tell people about the appearance of Balabhadra and Subhadra and Krishna? Not really. Okay.
From the appearance perspective, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
the
story
appearance,
only.
that is very interesting because, if we understand Brahman, we can understand the appearance of Ishvara, Param Brahman. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Janma karma chame dibyam evam yovetti tattvataha. Those who actually understand the truth about the appearance and the activities, the birth and the activities of the avatar, will actually be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. Why? Because if we actually understand, not if we just believe. Many people think that this means that if we believe, magically we will get a special ticket out of the samsara. No. Krishna says, if someone knows, understands, so Vetti has the same root of Veda, Vid, which means to know, to actually understand, to know. So we know that we are Atman. We are not the body. But as long as we need to take a material body, we have to take birth. But we don't control the birth. We don't control the material elements, normally. An ordinary human being is not able to control the material elements that compose his body and mind. So we are forced to take birth because we still have body identifications, we still have material attachments, desires, lessons to learn, and so on. Through the spiritual evolution, we come to understand, to realize that we are not the body, that we are Brahman. We are Brahman. So when Krishna says Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Sochati Na Kankshati Samak Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Labhate Param. So already, just to become a real devotee of Krishna, to get the real devotions, spiritual devotion to Krishna, one has to become established on the awareness, the existence of Brahma, Brahma Bhuta. Okay? So, what to speak of those who are already established in the transcendental devotion, and what to speak of God Himself. So, God Himself doesn't take birth like, ordinary people do. Because avatara means consciousness, pure consciousness, transcendental consciousness that appears, descends, focuses in this material world to engage in some particular mission. It seems that the avatar is taking a material body. The verse I was trying to remember in this connection, is avajananti mammudha manushim tanumashita. The Buddha, the people who are not very intelligent, cannot understand avajananti. It means they cannot have the knowledge, they cannot get the knowledge. Manushim tanumashritam. Because I take up the appearance, tanum, a body, that is appears to be human. So we say that Krishna was born from Devaki. Balabhadra was born from Rohini. Subhadra was born from Yashoda. And so on. But they were not really born because, especially in the Bhagavata Purana, it is clearly said that immediately upon their birth, they manifested their full form. Krishna manifested the full form of Narayana in front of his parents, Vasudeva and Devaki, and Subhadra manifested the full form of Narayani Durga in front of Vasudeva and Devaki and Kamsa. So this means that right from the start, these bodies, these personalities are perfectly controlled, perfectly manifested to awareness, consciousness. They are not limited. These bodies are not the bodies of the avatars, especially the Swam's avatars. They are not limited by time, space, and individuality. They appear and disappear. So instead of saying Krishna was born, we say Krishna appeared. Because Krishna is eternal, is always there, but sometimes appears and sometimes disappears. This is the example, for example, in the Shastra, the example is made, the comparison is made with the sun. When the sun planet is rising in the morning, it appears, we can say the sun is born from the ocean. Not really. The sun is always the same sun, never dies. Only at sunrise we see it appearing, and at sunset we see the sun disappearing. But the sun is not starting its existence at sunrise. It's just that we can see the sun at a certain moment in time. But otherwise the sun is always there. It's not just there for one day. If we overcome the limitations of the perception, the perspective from this planet, we go out of this planet, we leave this planet, we go into space, we see that the sun is always there, never disappears, and so it does never needs to appear. I don't know, is that clear?
Yes, clear.
Very good. Any question on this?
No, no.
Okay. But this actually, I think it answers your previous question,
Yeah.
the birth and the appearance. So,
Mm.
all these Swamsa avatars, they exist eternally in the non-manifested state. In a sense, the forms of the avatars are manifested by Maya, because these forms, these bodies, appear to have a beginning and an end, specifically in time. So we know that Krishna appeared, on the Janmasthami day about, 5,000 years ago. That is within the particular moment of the window of time. But this Maya, this illusion, is not Mahamaya, because Krishna's body is not made of material elements, and Mahamaya controls the material elements. So the illusion is to show that we are separate from God. But the manifestation of the transcendental form of the avatars happens through the potency, the power, the Shakti that is Yogamaya. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna explains the avatar system, saying, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijami aham. Krishna is manifesting, Vishnu is manifesting as an avatar through his Maya, through his potency, his power. So this manifestation is called creation, Srijami. Srijami means I create, I manifest. So the Supreme Brahman chooses to manifest at some point in time. And this is why Mother Kali, who is the time, eternal, is the sister of Vishnu. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am time. So if we go and see in the Bhakti Tantra, the Vaishnava Tantra, the Bija mantra for Krishna is the same Bija mantra for Kali, Mother Kali. It's not the Bija mantra for Lakshmi. It's not the Bija mantra for Radha. The Bija mantra for Krishna is the Bija mantra for Mother Kali, Durga. Because Mother Kali, Durga, is the sister of Krishna. So on Janmashtami, we also should celebrate the appearance of the avatar of Durga in the form of Subhadra. So understanding Subhadra is very difficult, because Subhadra as an avatar doesn't have a major role in the Krishna Lila. But still, Subhadra cannot be separated from Krishna. just like Lakshmi cannot be separated from Krishna. All the other energies of Ishvara cannot be separated from Ishvara. Is this still clear? If there is any
Yes.
question, please stop me, interrupt me. Okay.
No, it's clear.
So, according to the poetic language of the Hindu Vedic tradition, the sister of Vishnu is the mirror image, is the same person, the same personality, identical. While the consort of or wife is the complementary. So that's why Lakshmi is the consort of Vishnu, while Kali or Durga is the sister of Vishnu. So there are two different positions. If you observe in the Jagannath deities, Subhadra is standing on the right side of Jagannath, and that was also the same in the old system. Okay, one sec.